Welcome back. This is WILSHOCKER with more Final Fantasy XIV. We're going to be playing through everything in this game. Everything that I can get, I'm going to try to get. I'm thinking, well, at the very least, I'll do all the quests. That's my current commitment is to do all the quests. So, I've already done the Carpenters. I've done a little bit of Archer. I guess we have to go to Old Gridania here. But yeah, we're doing all the quests. Let's get down here and talk to this guy here. All the quests. It's gonna take me years. It's gonna take me years. The bright side of that is I'll never run out of something to do. Here we go. Welcome back, young Will. Tell me, were you able to put your techniques to good use? When faced with an enemy who can attack from a distance, simply raining arrows upon it is wasteful and dangerous both. The battle would be not more than a contest of strength. By employing the appropriate technique, however, one may bring down one's foe with greater ease and with fewer arrows. For instance, you may choose to prime your weapon well and strike hard, or employ toxins to sap their strength over time. On the assumption that this fact dawned upon you prior to the fall of your 16th target, I congratulate you on passing the trial. Leah, Silver, what is your honest evaluation? Not bad if you ask me. The adventurer pulls a good bow, and is enthusiastic besides. Pleasure to meet you. My name is Leah Laipo, and this is my second year at the guild. It's quite plain that you have talent with a bow, but you must take care to mind your surroundings when you're pursuing a target. I had my eye on you for the duration of your trial, but not once did you notice my presence. Mind your surroundings? That's rich coming from you. Uh-oh, rival guy. Your every movement is wasteful, adventurer. Your back is cooked. Your back is crooked and your elbows misaligned. It takes you an age to prime your bow and twice as long to loose an arrow. In summary, you fail on all counts. You have no talent as an archer. None whatsoever. I shall say it plain, Lucienne. This man is not fit to wield a bow. For our sake, and his, we should revoke his membership. As I've always said, outsiders can scarce be expected to understand, never mind master or noble art. We waste our breath trying to teach his like. Well, allow me to introduce you to Silver, our comrade at the butts. The fellow was once the god's quiver. The fellow was once of the god's quiver, you see, and he can be a little opinionated when it comes to archery. But you mustn't pay him any heed. He's like that to everyone. You'd be lucky to get much sense out of a fossil-brained wildwood elezen like him at the best of times. With him, it's always 12's wood this and elemental's that, and no offense intended, Lucienne. None taken, Lee. I know full well that some of my kind can be prideful to excess and intolerant to of other races. Although people may behold the same object, ever will they see different things. There's no right or wrong to it, for it is a question of perspective. What matters is the perspective we choose to adopt. You are possessed of bright eyes, Will. Eyes that bespeak great understanding. They shan't lead you astray, so trust them and to what they see. Go now and resume your training. I look forward to marking your progress when next we meet. Well, I am level 10, so let's get to that next part. Do, 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 do. dun. Gloves and shoes. It pleases me to see how you have grown as an archer. Plainly, you have taken my counsel to heart and learned to see with your own eyes. I would now have you discover what it means to behold things from a different standpoint. You will recall Leah Ilopa, your senior in the guilds. I have given you over to her care for this lesson. Speak to her and do as she bids. I've been expecting you, Will. Shall we get on with it then? First, a quick review. Remember how the Bowmaster had you seek out and destroy targets hidden throughout the city? Well, I would have you do the same. This time, however, you will need to venture outside the gates. I'm sure you realize this by now, but there's no guarantee of safety within the Twelveswood. As you search, you should take care to mind your surroundings. You won't have the luxury of focusing solely on your quarry this time. You'll have to keep your eyes peeled for potential threats as well. That said, your objective is to destroy the targets alone, so avoid unnecessary combat and maintain a safe distance from any hostile creatures you encounter. Should you come under attack, take your heels, risking direct confrontation only if you can't outrun your pursuers. The targets are hidden in the central shroud. As before, use the heavy shot technique to destroy each one with a single arrow. Go well, Will. Alright. More target practice. Do 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 do. I think it was Central Shroud. Do 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 do. Is there an ether right there? There is an ether right there. Well, well, You made short work of those targets, I must say. It seems you've learned to seek your prey without being preyed upon. Let's continue then. I have a mind to give you more practical experience, and we received a request just recently which I think will provide the perfect opportunity. It seems tree slugs and vultures have been congregating in ever-increasing numbers in the vicinity of the honey yard, causing no end of trouble for the locals. We've been tasked with culling the beasts. This request comes from the Stillgate Fane. When the wood whalers and the god's quiver cannot spare the forces to attend such matters, the conjurers often turn to us for help. And before you ask, there's good reason why they would rather not see this particular task themselves. The creatures in question possess abilities which can cause problems for the magically inclined. But that's quite enough about conjurers' troubles. Lucienne taught you how to discern an enemy's key traits, did she not? Well, now you'll need to do so while maintaining situational awareness, lest you be overrun. Consider this a comprehensive review of her lessons and mine own. Your orders are as follows. Head out to the East Shroud and there put down 8 tree slugs and 8 vultures using all the skills you've acquired thus far. Good hunting, Will. East Shroud. I'll do that later. What's this? A missive from Phoebus, you say? Whatever could it be about? She wants to know about the available stock of potions at the markets. Hardly a matter that warrants a letter, much less the hiring of a courier. How could she not ask the question in person? I sense that adventurers from beyond our borders to find Gridanians somewhat difficult to deal with. Are we so truly devoid of warmth? If we mistrust outsiders, it is only because so many of them have brought chaos to the Twelveswood, and such sins as theirs are not seen forgotten. Yet, I suppose we might endeavor to be a little less cold. Lost, are we? Unsure how to navigate the rosewood and ebony stalls? Very well. If you wish to know more of the markets, I shall give you a practical education, free of charge. As master of the markets, I entertain many requests, the order from the whalers, for example, but I delegate their fulfillment to my hirelings, that I might attend to such tasks as I alone am capable of performing. For your personal betterment, I shall delegate the fulfillment of this particular request to you. I bid you search the stalls for a bone spearhead, a pot of beeswax oil, and a length of bramblewood rope, and deliver them to the sign guild of the Lancers Guild. There is much and more to be found in these stalls if you have the dedication to seek it and the coin to procure it. However, as my representative, you need only my name as payment. None will deny me. In fact, many will be all too eager to part with their wares, so numerous are the debts I am owed. A fine proposition, is it not? I am spared a simple task, and you gain priceless mercantile experience. Why, I should rightly charge you for such an opportunity. But worry not, I am a man of my word, and the terms will stand. Deliver the goods to Sen Guild, and she may even see fit to reward you. Great. Ba 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 ba. Sorry, mate, we ain't open yet. Oh, what a parchment trits? Well, and what was it you said you wanted? A bone spearhead? Ah, here she is. Take it and tell that bastard we're square. We're square. Okay. Welcome, welcome! Huh? At the behest of good Master Parson Rontret, you say? To what do we owe the pleasure of your company today, my lord? May I take this opportunity to say that it is an honor and a privilege to serve you, but you may have your beeswax oil without delay. Feel free to take as much as you require, and you will of course inform Master Parson Rontret that I was only too happy to accommodate his needs, yes? Yes, for sure. Da, 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 You got discerning eyes, sir. The craftsmanship's truly something, ain't it? Perfect for the secure in any matter of parsimotret. Gods, if I never hear that bloody name again, it'll be too soon. And there I was thinking I might make a guild today. Here, take the damn brambleweed rope and bugger off. Do 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 do. What business have you with me, adventurer? You come upon the bidding of Master Parson Rontret? So soon? I am impressed. I placed my order only a short time ago, yet here are all the items I requested. Truly, Master Parson Rontret is every bit as resourceful as they say. You are fortunate to work under such a man. You would do well to mold yourself in his image if you have any aspirations as a merchant. Great. Welcome to the Lancers Guild, adventurer. If you seek to refine your skills with the polearm, then you have come to the right place. Here at the Lancers Guild, spear wielders gather to train with one another and further hone their abilities under the tutelage of our fine instructors. Do you seek membership with us? Sure. Very well, I shall provide you with an insight into the history of our guild. More than just an instrument of war, the spear is also a tool for hunting, and with game ever plentiful in Twelveswood, the weapon has been the mainstay of the locals since here before the founding of Gridania. With the passing of time, our nation became a gathering place for spearmasters from across the realm, many eager to test their mettle against the famed might of our wood whalers. And it was here in Gridania that the myriad fighting styles came into contact, eventually giving rise to the art taught here today. That spear technique could be formalized owed much to the founding of the Lancers Guild by wood whaler Captain Mistal nigh on a century past. The tradition of accepting students from without as well as within Gridania's borders persists to this day, ensuring that the art of the polearm may not only survive, but also continue to evolve. Well, there you have it. I hope this brief history of the guild has helped settle any doubts in your mind. The Lancers Guild is always eager to welcome new initiates. If you have a will to enlist, speak to me again and we can begin the enrollment process. Have you made your mind to enlist in the Lancers Guild? Excellent. I shall let Guildmaster Yuane know to expect you. All who seek admittance to our ranks must present themselves before him. He will judge if you are fit to become one of us. Pray make your way to the training area within. Our Guildmaster awaits you there. Ah, fresh-faced adventurer. The very manner of person I had wished to meet. The Lancers Guild is looking for someone to track down and exterminate half a dozen squirrels. The infernal pests have been squeezing in under floorboards every eve for the past several moons and gnawing away at the support pillars. They have yet to inflict any serious structural damage, thank the builder, but I hesitate to bring such a trifling matter before the wood whalers or the god's quiver. Hence my delight at your timely arrival. An adventurer who could not dispatch such woodland nuisances is worth... No, what? An adventurer who could not dispatch such woodland nuisances is not worthy of the name, not here in Gridania at any rate. And you know what becomes of incapable adventurers. But perhaps it is best you do not. The squirrels of which I spoke can be found in the central shroud. Return to me once you have disposed of them, assuming the task is not beyond you. For your sake, I sincerely hope it is not. Great. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Well met, adventurer. I understand you wish to learn the Lancer's art under our roof. I see you have some combat experience, yet it remains to be seen if such skills as you have acquired will avail you here. But no matter, in my capacity as the guild master, I shall guide your training, beginning with the very basics, the principles of our art. There exist myriad fighting styles, each of which has its own unique qualities. None, however, can claim to be as offensively minded as ours. Our approach is ever one of attack, no matter who or what we face. An experienced lancer is able to wield a polearm as if it was an extension of his body. He transforms into a raging storm before his foes, delivering a barrage of devastating thrusts and slashes. To facilitate such a relentless assault, we lancers forego plate, favoring armor of leather and chain, such materials as provide adequate protection without unduly hindering movement. A lancer's worth may be measured quite simply in how swiftly and decisively he can pierce his enemy's defenses. By its nature, the polearm is a simple weapon to wield for good or ill. Even in a farmer's hands, it is capable of wreaking considerable havoc. Thus has it been a mainstay of every great army since ancient times. Yet know that a lance alone does not a lancer make. Faced with unfavorable odds, an unseasoned spearman will break formation and flee without a moment's hesitation. A true lancer, however, flinches not before his enemies, for he knows not the meaning of fear. Ever does he press forward, disdainful of the odds, that he might pierce the enemy line and open a path to victory. Needless to say, doing so requires no small amount of courage, and that is why our guild has striven from the first to instill this essential quality in every soul who passes through our halls. Arduous trials await you should you join our ranks. Knowing this, have you the resolve to wield the lance? Well said, adventurer. I see no reason to deny you a place within our ranks. But I neglected to introduce myself. I am Yawain, master of this guild. Pleasantries duly exchanged, I shall add to your hunting log the names of the creatures against which a lancer might hone his skills. In celebration of the occasion, I hereby present you with your very own spear. Arm yourself with it and speak to me once more. I would have you undertake your first task, a trial to be precise. Great. Da 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 da. So you were able to discern one end of the spear from the other. Good. You're doubtless eager to put your new weapon to the test, which is well, for I too have a tested mind, or rather a trial. In order to develop an affinity with your weapon and learn to gauge such things as distance, you are to go forth and pitch yourself against the creatures that roam just outside the city. The squirrels, ladybugs, and fungi should provide you with a suitable challenge. Put down, let's say 3 of each, then report back to me. Central Shroud. Wrong building. The squirrels are dealt with then. Very good. I am pleased to have you proven yourself useful. What's that? You wonder what happens to adventurers who fail to complete such trifling tasks? Why, such sluggards soon find there is no place for them within the city. And where do they end up after leaving Gridania? Well, you shall hear the truth of that before long. Great. So you're back. I trust you have learned something of the essence of our art. The Lancer learns best when he is doing. Each thrust making him stronger. Such things as strategy and technique will come in time, and never forget courage. Without it, you cannot hope to realize your potential. Your look betrays no hint of doubt. That is well. It is clear you see the truth in my words. That will be all for the present. Now take up your weapon, sally forth, and cut a path for yourself. When next we meet, we hope to see you stronger for your time out in the world. Great. Okay, I'm gonna take a break here. I'm getting a little burned out, overwhelmed, or whatever. So take a longer break and come back. Leave a like if you like this. Hit subscribe to stay in touch, and I'll be back with more next time.